Okay, here we are. Welcome back to Neyyah. We had gotten this far, and I'm hoping that my voice will sound a little bit better now. New mic and all that stuff. So let's see how this is going to go. Okay, so we had gotten here into the office. I was playing around with this to try to get the mic fixed, and I think I've got the mic problem fixed. And as I was doing that, I found a few other things that are very helpful that I didn't originally know about. And freeze, where is it? Journey tools. I didn't pay a lot of attention to this, but if we hit T, I knew about the goals, but if we hit T, it brings this up, and this tells us all the different most recent observations within each location, and so then that tells us all of our goals and everything, and so we want to get into the lab apparently. And so we found a locked room with a metal hatch on the lobby. Where I met Mason requires a key, and then it'll show us a picture of that so it can remind you where you're going. So that's a very handy little thing to maybe help us to move around here a little better. But in the meantime, we're here in the office, the secret office, or what used to be the main office. Interesting results with the new spore processing unit. Unter has performed wonders with speeding up the procedure. However, there's a couple things to note. If I leave the spore in the tray for too long without turning on the unit, it will start to wither very quickly, perhaps a reaction to the metal of the tray. Also, once the unit is finished processing the spore, they come out a lot more blue in color than they used to. I'm glad Arian will never have to set her eyes on these. I doubt she would look favorably upon them at all. I'm wondering if these units will be installed at the spore docks anytime soon. Perhaps Smolix has a new use for the spores. So I'm not sure what the spore thing is all about, but I'm sure we're going to find out. There's a withered spore. Apparently that's something we are going to use. We heard our little music. And we've got this PSF reader with these little balls. I guess they're not spores. 242. Let's see if this explains. Dear Vamir Dahili, thanks for your detailed list of requirements for a new PSF reader system from Grey Mountain Systems. We have assembled a new PSF reader system which we hope satisfies your needs. You will find that the readings are much more accurate than previous models. Please understand we are also aware of Payita energies decreasing from transit to various Nyashka sites. Inform us if you are experiencing any such difficulties on Nyashka Site 28. We are hoping to improve our models with an energy booster function within the near future. Please contact us if you require any spare components. Thanks for using Grey Mountain Systems. Well, that didn't help us a lot, but we're going to make note of each one of these, their colors and their amount, so that, I don't know, it just seems like it's going to come in handy at some point. We can't push any other buttons except these. So I'm guessing that's going to be something important for later on. I'm not sure. Can we do anything with this? Oh, these are the full spore. Okay. And those are the processed spores. So is this what we put the full spore into? Oh. A processed spore. And we're not going to put anything into any of those. Okay, I suppose we're going to figure out what to do with these spores if it doesn't go bad on us. You get into any of these drawers? Oh, do we need to use our salt on this? Salt? Oh, come on. Why is this doing that? It's so touchy. Okay. Okay. Teleportation to the secret portal. I've finally done it. The changes I have made to the Mayorta gas portal at the Lodvik Tower now enable the user to teleport directly to the secret portal. Alright. Well, I'm guessing that's going to be important. Is this mainland? Yeah. I found a note regarding a system. Okay. So see, that's going to come in handy, having those. Okay. I think, whoops, wrong button. In the options, Traveler's Guide notifications on. There we go. Okay. So now it'll let us know when we get those things. Let's see what's over here. We can open this drawer. It's finally done. After a few attempts and studying the previous isolated portal-based teleportations of sizable landmasses, I have managed to bring the old factory guard tower from Galafork Mines to a safe and secure zone, undetected seemingly by Smolix, a classified location. The machines here on Olujay are incredible. To think what the Vogue machines were once capable of, separating Neyah's world across Vamir, now replicated by the flick of a few switches on a land floating high above in the clouds. The Velatron Temple should serve as a perfect safe place to gain access to the old factory guard tower. Components are ready to start building the portal there. Smolix will only come to believe the tower has fallen, swallowed up by the ocean. And after all, that's all any Fezeltian structure really means to you, right, Smolix? A twisted mess, a corpse shaped by the greed of its creators. Remain distracted by your greed, by the toxic lull of that Ronaldo temple. For now, I can rest assured that vital information and components to my ongoing work are in a safe place. The computer system used to lower the Neyyah will be one of a few devices I'll make sure to set up here. And my Taleva, my beautiful Taleva, this changes everything. Now I won't have to feel so anxious about receiving video messages from you here on Neyyah. The old factory guard tower will serve as much more secure and safe place than this old guard station or my office at the Paita factory. Yet I remain troubled by this act. Is it right to have stolen something from Fezelta? To create more wrongs in a world which I'm striving so hard to correct? Am I just as destructive, as selfish as him? Is it too late when it decides to switch? No, I can't seep into such darkness. Not now. Not when I'm so close. Sacrifices need to be made. Changes to Neyyah's landscape have already befallen such terrible loss. I can't afford to add to this tragedy anymore. Perhaps once the Fezeltans have returned, once I have found the Quilivion, I can return the factory guard tower to its rightful place. It's a shame I can't say the same for so many other places here on Neyyah. Well done on the teleportation and enjoy the view, Unter. Okay. Well, not sure what I just read, but we're going to figure it out. And what's this thing over here? Nothing else we can get to here. Is that just the way out? What's the deal here? Oh, here we go. Nothing, 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 nothing. Whole lot of nothing. Or are we going to look at... Oh, no, that's just that. Okay. Oh, here we go. Some stuff. Oh, that's interesting. Dear Corel, I finally got around to finishing off this little darling. Hayen would mention numerous times that you have a fondness of Maleva cats, so I thought I'd make you one. I've named her Sharnda. I hope she helps bring you light and warmth to your night shifts out at Galorfiek. This Taledian would not be as safe as it is now if it weren't for your efforts to maintain the security of our people. Fizelta salute you, Taledian. I was wondering, that's why I switched to what we can read better. Watchtower and craft assembly plans. It seems that launch tests for the Gola crafts have proven very successful. These crafts are only going to strengthen the Fizeltian defenses, with emergency transport zones being marked at various points of Neyyah. I've managed to set plans in motion for the Golar crafts to be mounted on top of various watchtowers, the current focus being the harbor of Felitsu Island. More detailed plans for Galorfiek mines will be sent out to you shortly, Corel. Alright. I'm not sure, is that the temple thing? Okay. Let's see what this is. Galorfiek mines. Golarcraft emergency evacuation locations. Okay. I think we've seen that. Pickup point, beach outside of sedation chambers. Drop-off point, factory guard tower. Okay. And we can't get those little papers, so they must not be anything important. Have we looked over here? Nothing to see over here? I guess not. Huh. Vamir, I hope this new camera system finds you well. Second one to malfunction within a week. I have checked and rechecked all core components and can see nothing wrong with this new system. Set it up at Felitsu Island when you can. All other cameras seem operational, so long as the camera power system at the Scarlidi Towers doesn't bust a fuse. Smolix's desire to occupy vast areas of Fizeltian ruin has led to a fair few problems with disruptive system signals. Put everything in one place would be my way forward. Nonetheless, Smolix gets the last say, and I'm not too sure if it's very wise to keep using the Fizeltian symbols for the transportation tower. Console lock screens. Best keep everything Olujarian if I were you. Especially with getting so close now. I'm assuming you've read over my instructions on setting up the bunker at Penorvia Point. Make sure to keep those notes in a safe place. There should be an update within the next few days for both transportation tower systems. Keep me informed on how you get on with the new camera system setup. Speak soon, Ertner. Well, so we don't have a camera in here. We must have passed one at some point. Okay. No, we don't want to go there. I think we're ready to just get out of here. Okay, now if I go to my goals, that was not the lab. And I was thinking that was the secret lab, but that's not the lab. It says use map developments book to go to the locations marked with the symbols. And so we want the lab HQ on Galorfiek mines and use the spare key there. So we go to the map, Galorfiek mines, and we find that the lab HQ is actually over here, and we're over here. So we have to go in past the guard station to the lab HQ. And then if I use this and go to Lagorlific Mines in the lab HQ, I found a locked round metal hatch in the lobby area where I met Mason. It requires a key. And I remember seeing that. So that's where we're going to go and use the key. And that's how helpful this is. And I wish I had found it sooner. It would have saved us a lot of just wandering around and wondering where on earth we're going next. So this is it. This is where we're going. This is where we met the guy that blew himself up. So here it is, right here. New observation recorded. Press T to view. Oops, I'm hitting Y. Oh, and that's just that. Okay, we already had that, so I don't know why it said it was a new observation. So we want the spare key. And I keep hitting it too hard or something. I'm not sure what the deal is here, that it keeps doing that to me. There we go. Let's go down here and see what's up. Warning. Lethal Mayorta gas is used in the chamber below. Mask required. Okay. Okay, we know this because we just saw it. Okay, but it just makes a note of it. So we know that that's something important when it does that. Okay. So we have a mask. I'm just not sure. Oh, do I have to bring it up here? There we go. Oh, I thought it was going to limit my vision, but it's not. Okay. What is this? Huh. I don't know. Oh. That wants something. Does it want one of my... like a full spore? No? Oh, it's trying to go up. Okay, let's see what it says. A specific payita with a symbol is required to operate a lever device connected to two different contraptions. Okay, I don't think we have that one. Those are, whoops, wrong thing. These things, payita case. See, we don't have an orange one. With that symbol. Has to have that symbol. Okay. Can't do anything with this. So do we have to find that symbol? We gained access to the lab HQ. Find out. Okay, those are overall. Huh. Not sure. Okay. Is this an elevator? Oh, what's this? All right. Oh. Okay, wait a second now. I'm beginning to think we didn't get access to this secret lab. Is that because we need that special thing? What is this? Somewhere apparently we can't go. Oh, and that's what we've already seen a long time ago. Yeah. Early in the game we saw that one. Okay. Huh. But see, my goals are still to gain access. So maybe that wasn't really it. Huh. Nope, I can't hit that. Oh, it needs a key? Is that the spare key? Aha! Oh, maybe this is the actual lab. Oh, look at this. Okay, this must be the actual lab. Let's look around a little bit. Wow, there's a lot to see here. Victory 4231. Not sure what all of this is. Boy. Okay, we sit in the chair. And we're supposed to put things in those? Oh. Okay, and somehow that's going to tell me how to access this. Enter. So full circle, half circle, up, right circle. So left circle, up, right circle. Okay, so I'm guessing that has to do with these controls down here. So you were a full circle, and you're an up and a down. Huh. Can I use these things? No. Okay, so maybe this is something we're not ready for yet. What's this? System information. And it's been recorded. The Neyyah Platinum series is the perfect cradle and elevation machine for any type of and size of Neyyah plant. This machine comes with reinforced metal plasma tubes. This must be it. It will rest at a more elevated position above the heater systems. Once it's filled via an activation cabinet, two-part symbol is successfully transferred, so on and so forth. Activation status. Symbol required. Awaiting symbol connection with Neyyah Platinum. System number 2. Okay. Binocular activity. Current location of binocular power. That's one of those things. The diverter tower on arrival sector continues to provide a strong signal, enabling a successful transmission of symbols to the binoculars connected to the Neyyah Platinum. System number 2. Okay. But it's not telling me what the... Because remember we needed numbers? It's not telling me what those should be. Okay. Well, we've got more to see here. Bannock's computer system. System information. Powered by servers on your homeland. Receives data closely linked to the successful operation of all Neyyah sites. Includes voltage data. Wow. Okay. Portal activity. After the betrayal of the Fizeltans, their land of Fizelta and the rest of Feyamore was left for us to upgrade and change as we saw fit. Under his eyes guiding us, we came to this planet upon one landmass. Now we have access to various lands through the use of old and new portal systems. While some of the technology belonged to the Fizeltians originally, we strive to make it our own, to make it better. As workers of the Neyyah site, you have access to these wondrous creations. They are your passengers across the surface of this planet. Select a portal to find out more about them and their specific activity in connection with your Neyyah site. Binoxy Eye portals. They were created on Olujay, serve as a means of travel between the 5 zones of the arrival sector. They were all once connected as one whole big landmass. However, in order to protect the recent operations, and due to rising sea levels and increasing climates, it was separated. We believe... Okay, so that's what those are, is a Binoxy Eye portal. The Healy portals. Brought to the design board as an idea by Smolix and Vamir, and helped brought to light with the technology available at Bannock Systems. Still being prototyped. Built horizontally. They operate better when charged by water. A good recommendation would be an old abandoned area of Fizeltian design which can be filled with seawater. So like at that one beach. They're expensive to manufacture and should be used for specialized operations. Ocean portals. Oh. Ocean portals have been developed by Banach Systems and Smolex to aid in the process of Neyyah spore harvesting, a colossal project taking shape. Okay. Pelorian portals. That's that one that okay. The Pelorian portals serve as exit points for the camera sector, elevator sector, lab HQ sector, and arrival sector, connecting to the central area of the Neyyah spore collection pools. While the Pelorian pools still use the original Pelorian flower ingredient, plasma ring is required for these to work. Blah blah blah. Click for further information. Pelorian flowers, plasma ring, Kula crystal pod. Okay. Spore pump delivery portal. And then I have been transported back to Olujay. I'm not sure how important all of these are. We went through this. The Toledo portals originate from ancient Physeltian technology. 4, which connect arrival sector, camera sector, elevator sector, and lab HQ sector. These portals were successfully manipulated on Olujay by a named Kledos. So these little electric marine life electromagnetic charges have interfered. Okay. The Shruyuki portals. Boy, so many different kinds of portals. Also known as travel portals, remain mostly unattended due to spore docks being shut down. Some of these we haven't found yet. They may order 2 portals. And then, last but not least, the Jalud portal. Okay. So that's the portal. Console data. A lot of these machines have been built and installed across important data systems or set up on the Banach's computer system to receive vital information. Chandi counts from the hot list servers readings. Okay, the Holtish data. Holtish servers were created to read amounts of energies generated at the heater servers. Okay, they were designed by Lyson when the heaters were originally installed. Chandi counts are generated at the Holtish consoles through the use of fuses. Inspect each Holtish server linked to the Banach's computer system. Once a fuse is charged, Chandi readings will be sent from the Holtish servers. Huh. Inactive. Not available. Okay, so that's something that we're going to have to figure out. Okay, that's all those. Successful transmission from pod. Scale reading. something wrong with this one. Check pod 2 for faults. Okay. So these are their colors, I guess. I thought like green was good, and so what color do you think that one is? Blue, maybe? Supposed to be blue, but we don't know anything about that yet. Camera sectors. Jatuki portal technology ceased upon Nyaska Site 28 after electromagnetic interference from local marine life weakening transit. Oh. One portal still contains this old Jatuki technology, enabling the portal to shift between two locations. This has been set up to enable faster spore delivery, connecting the Nyaska spore pool collection to the spore docks. One site. So current selection spore docks. And that's the camera sector. Okay, we're not going to do anything with that just yet because I don't know what to do. Locate information regarding current activity for the heaters. Plasma shield, Neyyah. Okay, so the heaters. They require external power to be activated once in operation. Stay clear from the collection pool. 4 times heaters will disconnect the spores. And they're inactive. Okay. Sacred plant to the Olujay medicinal properties. And they're at point A, whatever that is. The shield is active. Zephyrfish want to eat the spores. Okay, but that's active. And that's inactive, and that's also at point A. Okay. Shoot. And that's inactive. And live update. Attention required. Foreign objects detected in the pool of the Nyaska heater chambers. Attempting to identify unsuccessful. Okay. So we don't know what to do about that. Emails. Dear Vamir, I'm following up service operations required to be carried out on the 2 lead N80 security doors you've installed on Nyaska 28. We attempted to contact you a year ago. It's conducted by updates available. Recommend not using WSS card details for passcodes, either online or for the door lock mechanisms. Okay, so that's, we ran into one of those WSS doors. To the attention of Vamir, this email is in response to our meeting alongside our protector, Smolek's amendment, in regards to his concerns with the current heater setup. After reviewing the current setup you have running, we've decided to begin installation of new pipes. Blah-de, 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 blah. Okay, I'm not sure what all that means either. Connections between that and the spore docks have been permanently disconnected. Okay. cameras. Neyyah Site-28 is fitted with cameras to offer security to certain important areas of the site. While they were originally used to monitor from remote locations, such as the lab HQ, they are also integrated into activating and locking machinery vital to the operations of Neyyah Site-28. Click on one of the cameras to view its current status. Well, we can't because we have no camera signals. So clicking nowhere does nothing. Okay, PETA information. PETAs power the machinery required to complete the harvesting of the Neyyah sports on every Neyyah site. After being processed on Olujay, they are delivered to all Neyyah sites and stored at their associated headquarters. PETAs require weekly maintenance using the PSF reader. Select one of the components below to find out more. So this one we saw on the one thing, developed in red, blue, green, and yellow designs. Toledo portal triangle representing location. Okay. Line of 4 squares represent the energy level. Circle with a line through it which makes the Paita unique to its location. Here. Also, they gathered them from the ocean. A note from Vamir. Neyyah 28 still retains a lot of its ancient. Despite the war which broke our alliance apart, I believe it's still important to understand. Okay. So this is the one we got. They're stored in a specifically designed case. Okay. These are the things that they're put into. Every machine requires a Paita's power will have a Paita plaque, usually built very close to the Paita activation holder. A lot of Paita plaques have been upgraded, while there are some dating back to a time okay. PSF Paita signal frequency is an energy reading. All Paitas require PSF reader check before they are sent to Neyyah sites for operation. Okay, and that's what we were looking at back at that other thing. Okay, exit system. That was a lot of information. Whew. That's what we seem to be getting, is a lot of information that I don't really understand just yet. But I'm guessing eventually we will. Oh, messages. Smolix. So that's Smolix.
Vamir! My old friend. I hope I'm not disturbing you. I assume you're down there on Neyyah Site-28? Working hard, I hope. Looking at recent deliveries from other Neyyah sites, I'd say some serious competition is coming your way. Also, just a reminder, if I don't see progress on the dome's construction, I will hold you personally responsible. Maybe it will put the half-baked brains of my men at ease, knowing the curse has been lifted. Their foolish falsehoods of whispered voices can finally be extinguished. Now, while I admire your search for alternative power sources besides the Paita, I feel you are getting too close to that Validian. Go now, my dear Vamir. I await your report on the Philitsu routes.
So that, I think, is the villain of our little show here. Smollett's Mehmet.
The Nyaska spore. Beautiful, powerful, potent. Wouldn't you agree, my dear Vamir? We must conserve the Galithium, and yet we must up the dosage for the well-being of the people. Perhaps the Nyaska plants are getting zapped by Zypherfish, or maybe the spores are releasing too early. You should double-check the heaters. Or maybe the spores are randomly getting weaker, their power withering, their potency waning, for no reason at all. Nyaska Site 28 is losing its power, Vamir. It must be, because the Olujarians are forsaking the spores. If you can't find a way to increase the potency, I will sink your beloved Neyyah beneath the waves.
Yeah, see, he's not a good guy.
Check the tank for Zypherfish and eradicate them.
Okay.
Can't afford interruptions. Not if we are to finally be reunited with him.
Okay.
It finally happened. Didn't I say it'd be unwise to keep that wretched portal standing? The debris doesn't concern me. It could have affected the spore farming systems. We were lucky. This time. My workers speak of whispers and believe the site is cursed. What happens when they refuse to maintain the Binoxi Eye portals? Who will step in then? You! Myself! My focus lies here in the temple, at the Laflomian portal. As should yours. The Yopalesh was but a means to an end. That technology faded away years ago. It's true, the Yopalesh did serve us well for a long time, and the Pieta remained in great condition after its transit from the factory to the temple here on Olujay. But now, the Pelorian portal at the old factory, it's in ruins. It's a twisted mess. A corpse, shaped by the greed of its creators, swallowed up by the ocean. Eventually, everything they ever created will fall. Who was it? One of my engineers mentioned to me the last time he was down on site. Oro. Ori. Oriane. That name sounds familiar. Does it mean anything to you? Volga. He graces me with his presence. His machine breath enters my dreams, now, more than ever. We are getting close for me. The time is fast approaching where we will once again sail back through the silver rings and be all with our home. Bragnarian. But we need more power. The Laflomian portal remains stable for now, despite the tremors. We can do this. We have to. Keep me informed about Nyaska Site 28.
Okay. I'm not sure we should trust him. He doesn't seem like a trustworthy guy, does he? Okay, what else is up here? We have all this over here to check. Is there something over here? Another door? No, that's where we were. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that wasn't a door. Now what on earth is all this? More to read. Dear Smollett's. Ah, the fragility of the fleet dome. I understand you're very busy putting a lot of our resources into the Lovelomian portal, but I believe we're so close to creating a brand new source of energy through the Falitsu routes, which could easily surpass. I appreciate the hard work and time. I'm going to require more sophisticated materials. Leaking fluids everywhere. I'm just skimming this. I'm going to let you guys read it at your own leisure. There's something about mix. No seawater is required to add into the mix. Mixed with two chemicals, tashubanil and clophenol, produce a very sustainable life force. I'm free any time in the coming week. Arrange a meeting with you. And then we have all these pictures. Okay. Now I want to see if I can open any of these drawers. Oh, of course, with more reading. Immediate closing of the elevator at the Falitsu Dome until the button mechanism there has been fixed. I'm curious as to why the button has been tampered with in the first place. I'm not sure when to expect a new mechanism installation. I might have parts for you to collect somewhere in the next week or two. I can't say for sure. So we went to the dome's roof. We got the elevator fixed. Plasma field has been activated successfully. All operations on the dome will cease for now, as explained in my letter. If you're able to find a fix for the button system there, inform me as soon as you can. Okay. What else can we open up? Nothing else? Okay. Let's look at this thing over here before we deal with that. Remote power. Oh, look, this is important. Okay. Remote power using the mushroom spores. Satellite connects to remote light sources. Spores inserted inside cabinet. After different experiments, I found the funky mushroom spores at the sleeping tower area of the Falutza Island to work most effectively on the new remotely powered lanterns. Maybe it has something to do with the nearby Banuxi Eye portal. Those rays could be aiding the potency of the spore's growth. I'm quite happy with the new contraption which processes the spores. So far, so good. Okay, so we're going to look here in the lab HQ. Came across a note referring to the potent Gofunkia spores. And then it shows us our picture, okay. Whoops, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. Okay, is that all? Yeah. Oh, is that the one? Okay. Let's look at this thing. What does this do? Spore heater prototype. Spores detected, heaters inactive. Oh, there's the spores. Now what? I've activated a spore heater prototype. Spores fell into a small pool and 4 metal symbols have ignited. Does this represent something else in Neyyah? I don't know. It's got those, see the circle, circle, half circle. Half circle. Half circle. So, Heaters active, spores detached, harvest required. How do I see there's nothing I can do with that. So this is just something that we don't know. Wait a second. What's this? More reading. Decide to begin new pipes. Is this that same as that upper, in the upper area of the dome? Okay. 4321, but now with colors. I respected your wish not to interfere too much with the old Fazelian technology you seem to latch onto. The Lodvik Tower died away a year ago, ever since the first ocean portal was constructed. I believe Smolix has already made you aware of his lack of interest in continuing to use Fazelian technology. I strongly recommend casting your gaze upon the newer system that could provide longer life for Site 28 at less expense. Please consider alternative systems, blah blah blah. So it's 4321, but now with colors: red, blue, green, and yellow. Alright then. You know, we take these notes because that's what we do. Alright, let's see what else we've got going here. Did we look at any of that over here? I don't think we did. Okay, there's a net. Reminder, send old pipes back to Olujay, possibly reuse in Lab 17. Okay. More reading. Improvements to the Irelta gun. Far clearer and sharper aim when hunting down Malaya. No, you're not going to hunt the cats. Oh, he's mean if he's catching cats. Yeah, see? He's doing experiments on him. Okay, he's a bad guy. I don't like him. To Vamir, I apologize for the delay with the construction work on the Fleetsu Dome. Not only have the sea levels risen around the Fleetsu Island area, but it appears the heat has something to do with why my men seem so anxious. Collective beckons. Also sees work on the railway system. Okay, stronger fuse. The more we strip away at the Fazelian corpse, Smolix. The current symbology depicted in the Billix tank emblem, where Olujay is joined with the lands of Figelta, creates a bitter taste in my mouth. We shall definitely revise this design. Okay. New observation. Stumbled across a letter that describes extracting Billix oil from a tank. A missing canister. Okay. So we need to find that canister, and I think I know where it is. Just from when I was goofing around before with the mic stuff. We looked at that. Wait a second. Okay, we looked at all that stuff. That's his bedroom. Okay, we're not ready to go in there yet because I wanted to look at something else I thought I saw. Or is that what I thought I saw? Yeah, because we can't go into any of these things yet. What's this? Is that the way we came in? That's another bedroom. Okay, so we have 2 rooms. Acquired Mason's journal. Okay. Salt time. Okay, after you field the Neyyah, go straight to the Neyyah heater chamber. I'll meet you there. Once I've accessed the Neyyah system number 2 and lowered the Neyyah, remember to keep the plasma shield open. I have a little experiment to conduct, one which Smolix would no doubt feed me to the Binoxy for. Okay, is that all we get to see here? Okay. Let's go look at that other room. Because I did see another room. Right over here where it says Victory 4231. Did you see that? Let's come back and I'll show you. Victory 4231. See, this is kind of like Mist. The dirty room, dark room, and the fancy room. What's all that down there? Nothing, I guess. A book. And that is going to be someone else's journal. I've picked up a green journal belonging to Vamir. Okay. We'll look at those journals in a minute. It's his children. Oh, what is that? That's the one we needed. Okay. Powerful word on Olujay. Peeta's only mountain to labs. One-way glass, windows, black curtains, locked doors on top of the Belindi Hills. I run the operations in a place where all the magic happens. The people who live down on our street below, what I do is his work. The thought, dust, aftermath of his beckoning. I hear Smolix say this to me one more time. I swear I'll set up a Quilivian of my own and trap him inside it while he sleeps. Neil will provide what is needed. I struggle tonight with my thoughts. While I have successfully set up the Mayorta gas system and tested the origin. The near-death experience came as a result of not thinking clearly when testing it a month or two ago. Okay. I understand Taleva's irritation at what could only lead to more suspicion and problems from the powers above. I've noticed a change in her mood lately. While I'm aware she worries about me, I'm also sensing a growing resentment in her towards what my work entails. The sacrifice, the relentless thunderstorm above our heads, rumbling what if. My love, I will strive to make sure nothing happens to our family. We are so close now. Two months ago, I had to escape the lab's Mayorta chamber. I reckon I've never climbed up a ladder so fast in all my life. The Mayorta gas erupted way too quickly. Okay. Can't continue to dwell on this setback. I still recall the Benoxy screeches, my hands covered in green moss from the cave walls. Push the tube portals. Okay, we found one, but it didn't have all of this stuff, remember? This is why I need to keep as many people off Neyyah as possible. Not that I was actually in the place I needed to teleport to, even though I'm only activating. Oh. The gas can create teleportation. I may dismantle. And there's the red little. Okay. So, if we go to our traveler thing, I've acquired an orange-colored paita with a symbol on it, and we know where we saw that. Here it is, a specific paita with a symbol required to operate a lever device. That was in the basement area. Okay. That was everything there. A drawer? No. Okay. No drawers there. And that's nothing. Okay, so what's our goal now? Using the map developments, go back, book, go to the locations marked with the symbols. Okay, I'm going to go back to the office because I think there was something there too for that one symbol that was important. But while we're here, wasn't it right down here? Look down. Right here. That was right down here, wasn't it? Okay, we need the mask. Not a withered spore. What are you thinking? A gas mask. Okay, yeah, that was in here. So it's right there. Okay, that made a little noise. Okay, I don't know what we just did, but we just did something. Now we can use this. Enter. Camera in use, crane camera. So where is this? I don't think I've been to that location. The Paita activated the lever and has opened a portal. Location classified. Whereabouts can this portal be found? Where could it lead? Yeah. Well, it opened it, so that's good. We did something there. But yeah, that's in a spot I'm not familiar with. Okay, we don't need to look at all this again. Okay, I'm still going to go back to the... Is it this door? Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, so that was the, I don't remember what was, oh, this had this thing that's supposed to take off, so I think that's my escape route, honestly. Somehow, some way, at some point. Okay. We are going to go here. I think. Was it up in there? What is this? We need a key. Can we use a spare key? We can. Did that deactivate? Oh, cool. We can come down here. This is another area of the mine. Okay. This is what I did when I was goofing around trying to figure out the mic, but I didn't record it. We came down here and checked all of this out. Okay, that's the easy way to get to it. That's the door back to the main mines. See where we are? Okay. So that's the shortcut. Go up again. We're still discovering some things. Okay, now this uses a red one in there. So we need one of these red guys. But it doesn't want to go in there for some reason. So there must be something else we need to do to make it accept that. Oops, that just leads me up to there again. Is that all this does? This takes me back down. Okay. So we need to do something to activate that red one. So that we can put a red pellet thing in there. Come back. Because there's a couple other doors to inspect. What is that thing? Okay, we have all kinds of stuff in here. Sedation chamber. Hive generator, Mayorta gas sprinkler system. Fuel cables, chair, helmet. So this is where he did his experiments on those stages of ulupilite infection. Wow. So this is where he did his studies on those animals, but was it on animals? Jeez. I think he was experimenting on peoples. Emergency exit procedure. Pull lever in office to close gate. Secure room. So this is the emergency hatch. Oh, I don't want to leave yet. I want to do some more exploring here. Because there's another room across from here, isn't there? I want to go see. Over here? Oh, that's where we came in, right? Well, this one we can't get into. It's all blocked off. Okay. That answers that. Let's go back over here and let's go through that little hatchway. Okay. Because we also have that way out. Oh, which is out onto the beach. Oh, it's not going to let us look up? Okay, so that's where we came in, huh? On the beach here. What's this? Huh. beach area. Outside on the beach, I've encountered a bitch with a gold button near a table. Nothing seems operational at the moment. Okay. So do I have to end up putting something there, I wonder? See a corner of that. And there's that thing. Oh, that's the thing with the, look at that kind of triangle to it. Okay. Let's go back over here. Just exploring at the moment. We can't go up there. The ladder seems to have been broken. Okay. That's the one we can't go in. In this, we're going to crawl through that emergency exit area. That we saw. And see where this takes us. A lot of exploring, not a lot of solving, but a lot of exploring. Okay, an area we can't get through, obviously. Whoops. Bunch of guns. Are those his special guns he had made for him? Emergency exit procedure. Travel down corridor to your left, exit hatch at cliff face. Climb down the ladders to the beach and await the guards who will accompany you to a safe zone. Okay. Reminder to all workers, stay refreshed and refueled. Stay clean and hydrated. In the wash basins. That don't turn on. Okay. A key. Scarlatti key. Apologies for the delay. The new key for the lever system at Scarlatti Towers is ready. You'll find it enclosed with this letter. Insert key, new lever position, water fill max. I hope you've managed to set up the new lever system without too much difficulty. Make sure the lever is set to the highest notch. Hopefully this extra boost in power will enable the pump system to work more effectively. I calculated with the new strength of the pumps, the rising water levels at Scarlatti Towers will reach the boiler point much quicker. Take care, Vamir. Okay, so that was something important in our... Picked up a key which operates a lever system at the Scarlatti Towers, okay. Oh, look at those. What are those things? Purple crystal, red crystal. Picked up 2 colored crystals. Okay, that's not really... Duh. A knife. There's that thing. Okay, now that one picked up a canister with a symbol on its lid. And you know where that is in the I don't think it's in the mines, is it? Okay, that's that thing. It's kind of in the mines. Blue Pasmador. You know where it is in the, is it here? Sleeping Tower area? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's not what I'm thinking of. And that's not what I'm thinking of, so... Well, I know where I saw it. Harbor Zone? Anyway, I know where I saw it. It was in that one little area. So maybe that's where I need to go next? And this is just going to take me back down here, right? Yeah. Okay. Where am I going now? Oh, back up here. You know where I want to go. Is back through here. Can I go through this portal now? I don't know if I still can. I know we've been at this for a long time. I'll probably do some cuts as I travel like I tend to do. Well, that's going to take us back to this. Okay, so now it's yellow. Okay, so it was the red one that took me back home. Okay, so that must be, look at this. That's the same thing. Is this the pool they're talking about? Oh wow, look at this. Spore delivery shuttle. A recent chute and portal system has been set up. Okay. Oh. Okay, but apparently we can't open that just yet. Okay. Okay. Because I have a goal in mind. I just want to see if this is going to work. So these are these things. And I need to know numbers for them. And we got to know what those numbers are. Okay, we're not going to worry about that right now because I have something else to worry about. Down. I don't know what this does. I don't know if I want to be activating it now or not. But see, this has this little symbol on it. Felitu Island Go. So there's that tool. Okay, so we're going to open it with this. And then it wants something, and I'm guessing what it wants is this canister. Okay. No. Interesting. So I must have to put something inside that canister first. Okay. So is my next goal just to explore all the portals? Let's take a gander and see. I just had to check that out because I was curious. Using the map developments book, go to the locations marked with the symbols. Okay. So we're going to go back over here. I want to go to you. So I guess we want to go find out where all these different portals go. So here we are. We came in the red one. We know the yellow one takes us to the mines. I don't know where the green one takes us. But there's the yellow one, a blue one, and a green one. And what is this? Okay, it wants a yellow paita, apparently. There we go. I keep thinking I'm going to end this, and then I keep finding other things to do. Oh well. Plasma shield, Nyaska heater chamber. The Neyyah plant must be protected and nurtured at all costs to make sure potent Neyyah spores are grown on every Neyyah site. Unfortunately, a species of fish known as zephyrfish seem to populate the Neyyah heater chamber with a hunger for the spores. A plasma shield's been set up on the outside of the chambers to prevent the fish from entering the pool when spores are being harvested. So this is at the Neyyah pools, which is not this. There we go. A device used to activate and deactivate a plasma shield to a pipe, which leads to the central buildings. Okay, so it can deactivate it too. Right now it's active. Okay, I don't need to see that. And now it's inactive. Yeah. Okay. Did we want to inactivate it? I'm not sure. Well, okay. My plans are, in the next video, to go and explore the blue one and see where that's going to lead us. So we will do that in the next video. I hope you're enjoying this. I hope my voice is sounding a little bit better. And as I said, we need to go, because that's what our thing says. So we need to go visit each one of these and see where it takes us. And I will see you in the next video. If you're enjoying this, leave a like. If you have a comment, something to say, they're always helpful. I love your comments. Go ahead and leave a comment. And please do subscribe. And you'll know when all of them come out, all the videos. And I will see you back here in Neyyah. Bye-bye for now.